Hi everyone, my name is Danny. I welcome you to another video here on Danny's Corner. Today I would like to talk about American exceptionalism. What's American exceptionalism and how it's affecting us right now? So American exceptionalism is this belief that this nation was or is under the hand of God. In other words, God has a hand in protecting this nation. It's under his wing. Let's see what else. It's this idea that we are separated. I'm talking only about the religious aspect right now. This whole thing that we were chosen, it's this idea that we are that light on a hill, that city. And I'm going to use the Statue of Liberty to illustrate this. It's as if it's as if the Statue of Liberty were opening up its arms to us and saying, I welcome you, stranger. I welcome you, homeless, and any other group that you can think of. It's as if the flag was inviting us to come in. In the more secular aspect of it, it's this whole thing that it's a nation where you can make your dreams come true if you want it hard enough, right? It's this belief that you can make it yourself. It's you are strong. It's you are this great country because you serve others, because look at me, how much I have done for you. We were placed here for that reason. What else can I say about what American exceptionalism is according to what I have heard? It's this idea that if you want to be the CEO, let's say you're a janitor of a restaurant right now, but let's say you wanted to be the CEO of that restaurant. You can do it with hard work, with dedication. If you pull yourself by your own bootstraps, that can be possible. Okay, so what is wrong with this picture? What is wrong with this picture? Maybe because I'm blind, I'm not able to understand it. I don't know. Here's what I think. Unfortunately, we have been duped. This is only my opinion, by the way, so if you don't share it, I understand it. But after all, everyone is entitled to their opinion. And yeah. So I think each and every one of us has been duped. Number one, because in my opinion, again, there is no such thing as American exceptionalism. This has been one of those phrases that has been used or that somebody came up with to describe America, to set it apart from any other country. If you want to know more, because I do talk about these things, I told you that I was going to talk about these type of things, forget in another video. I've probably done it in several videos already, where I said I'm going to keep on talking about these things because they never get old. Because just as the message was true 200 years ago, if not more, it is still true today. But for whatever reason, we don't want to pay attention. And this is why we find ourselves where we find ourselves right now. So American exceptionalism is an idea, a wrong one at that, but an idea nevertheless. Because the truth is, it has some truth to some of its. It has it has some truth to what it's trying to communicate to us, but at the same time, it has some lies and or falsehoods or myths that we should address. And I have addressed these throughout the time that I have been making these videos. And to me, one of the first signs that America is not as exceptional as we were led to believe is that look at how we treated slaves and Native Americans. Look how we treat people with disabilities. Look how we treat women. So, going back to this idea of American exceptionalism, where it's all about us, it's all about me, me, me. A lot of people say that, we don't want to be involved in other people's business. We want the government to stay out of ours. We don't care about certain things, right? This is what we say. But the truth is too that we contradict ourselves daily because we say, well, the government shouldn't be doing that. Well, we're supposed to be helping this person. We're supposed to be helping that country. And we lend our support to this country. And if you're not with us, you're against us. Does that remind you of something or somebody? Okay. So, who understands us? We're saying one thing and then we turn around and say another. It's really hard to take us serious when we speak like that. And again, I'm going to be very clear with you, and I know some people are going to get upset with me because they like their American values. They like everything that America has to offer. But it's time for me to be totally blunt with you. The America that you know right now was not built by Americans. Let me repeat that again. The United States of America that you feel proud of, that you know right now, was not built by Americans. When this country got started, or even before that, when they were just colonies, somebody thought, let's have slaves. And the books really don't get, the books that I've read at least, don't get to why this had to happen. What was the idea of bringing slaves to the New World and specifically to the United States of America? Let me tell you something. It was these people that built the nation as we know it. Then there were Chinese. Then you had Hispanics. Then you had, with blacks, you had Native Americans. And it wasn't until years later, until the foundation of this country was actually established, that Americans came into the picture and started adding to that. But it was not Americans that started this country. They may have started the thing that you can see, like the outer shell, if you catch my drift. But not even that, because a lot of the people, I believe, that started the Constitution or thought of separating from England were the English themselves. Please correct me if I'm wrong. Remember, I'm only giving my opinion as I understand it, but I could be wrong. So I don't claim to know the truth. In this last point, with that said, I believe that the best way that we can view this is by accepting this. This nation was not built by Americans. Was it made for Americans? Probably so. But it wasn't built by Americans. And the Constitution also contradicts itself, because it says with liberty and justice for all. And the truth is that there hasn't been liberty nor justice for all. And there wasn't liberty and justice for all for at least 100 years after the Constitution was written. So it's been slowly coming. Why do we need to fight as a nation to get rights in this country? That's the question that I would like to leave you with. If you have enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe, to share, to like, to comment. Any suggestions that you may have are welcomed. Thank you very much. Closer and closer we are to the 1,000 view mark. I would never believe that I would get to that, but I really appreciate every view that I get, even if it's 3 seconds, 1 minute, 2 minutes. It counts for something. So thank you very much. Have a nice day. Bye.